Smitty, can James Franklin win a natty at Valtech? Go.
Can he do it? Yes. Will he do it? I haven't seen it yet. I want him to do it. He's a brother. He's a hell of a coach, but I've never seen him do it.
White
so it's like, if I've never seen you do it, I can't, with all 100% of my confidence, go say, hell yeah, he can do it. He has to show me. Like, football is the show me business. Forget feelings, forget emotions. And to this point, he has been a hell of a coach, great recruiter, but has not won the big one. Now, I will say this, though. I do believe in the ACC. It will be easier to get it done. Why? I just think that, I mean, you got Miami, of course, you got Virginia, you got Georgia Tech, and then I guess, Florida State's up and down, but I'll still count them. Those are like the big hitters or whatever that you got to go out there, you got to beat, and those are not gimmies at all. But I think at Penn State, let's be real, he was never going to beat Ohio State, probably never or very rarely he was going to beat Michigan, and just them two teams alone, he wasn't going to beat them, which means he probably wasn't going to go to the Big Ten championship, which means he wasn't going to win the conference, which means it's a trickle-down effect. No matter how good Penn State is, even in their best years, typically they're 10-2. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like they lose the big ones. I think at VT, with his recruiting ability, with the history of that school, there's players who still VT is still VT. When I was in high school, homie, we love Virginia Tech. Michael Vick went there, Marcus Vick, these guys, they got good facility fields. Like, with his recruiting ability, he can have VT popping. And I think beating Miami, beating, Georgia Tech, I think those are much more doable and winnable games than having to go out there and beat Ohio State every year and Michigan every single year. So do I think he'll be in a better position to win it all? Yes, I do. But I still got to see it, James Franklin. You got to show me, James.
Yeah. We've always said that. He struggles versus top 10 opponents. He always has. But listen, here's the issue. He got paid $49 million to go away.
Don't count his pockets.
Like, I promise you, I want to dive into this. Mm-hmm. In his contract, Smitty, they said, hey, Darnell, you get $49 million if you don't coach or get a new job. But if you get a new job, you only get $9 million. What are you doing?
I ain't gonna coach. Ugh. But then the contract say he has to try, though. Like, he has to either get a TV job or try to get another head coaching job.
How you know if you try?
And then they would pay the difference, right?
It's $9 million. That's what he's getting.
That's the difference.
That's what he's getting from Penn State.
But I'm saying the way it adds up, he's still getting his full amount, though, right?
Well, I don't know what his new contract is at Valtech, but here's the issue.
I think he's
respect to James. I've known James a long time. He's polar opposite of Lane. Here's the issue.
What is that? No, fuck that. What does that mean?
Nothing.
Right.
They know what it means. So what happened is,
I have no idea.
What that means is respect to James, because he's like, dog, money's not number one to me. And if the kids' parents and the kids making the decisions would look at what he just did, it's a very telling sign. It would definitely tell me, man, this might be a good dude. He might actually care for his players. He actually might care for his players. He gave up $40 million and he wants to go coach again and coach kids. I need to look at that as a parent. But see, the parents won't look at it. They're only going to look at who's giving me the big bag. And that's the problem with what we have going on in college football. I would actually say, damn, he gave up $40 million to go back and coach again because that's what he loves. He loved to help kids actually out. And I respect that. Go ahead, Darnell.
A couple things here. You said if you read at kind of what just happened, what occurred, leaving money off the table potentially, parents should look at that as saying, oh, he's a good dude, cares about the kids. You already say he's a good coach, but he's a good man. Forget the coach, he's a good man. Previous to that statement, about a minute before that, you said that he's complete opposite of Lane Kiffin. So I'm just trying to I guess what I'm trying to understand is how about we start here? How would you define Coach James Franklin as a man based upon what you know, your own personal relationship with him? Let's just start there. James Franklin, forget anything else. How you describe James Franklin as a man, please? For me.
I'm confused. You keep going back to Lane Kiffin, though.
I'm done with that. How would you describe James Franklin as a man?
You're not done, though. You just mentioned his name right now.
Yeah, I'm moving on.
A great man, God-fearing Christian dude, fucking walks by faith, dude. Great. I think he's a loyal dude. His coaches have always, that I know, and I've known James a long time personally, talked to him about getting a couple. He sent a couple of his assistants my way that were GAs that I hired as coaches over the years. I've sent him players. Everyone that I've been associated with, and this is very easy to find out in this business.
Yeah.
Because I got buddies that coach with certain people that are like, holy fuck, get me out of here. Like, row the boat.
Right.
So like, it's like, huh?
Don't
so
do
like,
that,
it's like, I've never had a bad thing told to me by a coaching buddy of mine who's been under James Franklin.
That's very telling.
I've never had a player leave and say, coach, he's shady. He did me wrong. Whoop-de-whoop. I've had that told to me by a lot of other players, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Lane did me wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've never had that told to me by James.
That's very telling. I think that's a beautiful, like, just soliloquy of how you broke that down. And for you to say that, like, I know what's coming from the heart and it's real. So, like, I did say I wasn't going to bring Lane up again, but you brought his name up just now. So it's back in my brain now. You said his name. So my only issue is that you're saying Lane is opposite of everything you just said?
Yeah. Let's move on. I don't get why I keep bringing up Lane. But yeah, to answer your question, because I'm a truth
You brought
teller.
it up just now.
Since I'm a truth teller, yeah. So anyway. What?
So he's not God-fearing. He's not a good dude. He does players bad. Coaches that coach with him don't trust him. They don't like. So he's complete opposite. All right. Why would you say that, Clint?
You damn near force feeding us. So anyway, listen. Damn near force feeding the conversation, homie. I got it. Let me. My back. My fucking back hurt.
Everybody cool?
Here's an issue. Is everybody cool?
I'm not sure everybody cool. Hit that like button, chat. It's a lot of shit going on, man. Everybody just switching lanes, man. There's a lot going on, man.
Here's the thing.
Stay in your own lane.
Have you ever heard of me talk about, like, get out of my lane and talk about lane in my lane, at another lane? If I ever got out of my lane and purposely gone at someone, maybe name lane in their lane.
For an example.
I've never done. I've never got out of my lane into someone else's lane, have I?
Not for no reason. Like anytime you leave your lane to go at lane or another lane, it's a reason that you switch that lane.